Hello, and thank you so much for choosing to receive this channeled message today. My name is Jessica Sharp. I'm with Gentle Hands Reiki, and I'm so excited to share this with you. So, the message for you today is actually a question, and it came through like this: Is the shadow not sacred? And what does this mean? So, when I channel messages, they're coming from source, they're coming from the divine. Some people call this spirit, some people call it God. And it's sometimes sentences and sometimes questions that kind of give us pause and allow us to think. And this question was: Is the shadow not sacred? Meaning, don't you think that if you are a divine creation, then all the parts of you are sacred to me? That was the underlying message. And you can think of it like this. So often we don't really know what to do with our anger, or we think we shouldn't feel sad, we don't have time to feel grief. All of those things are uncomfortable and weird, especially if we're not used to showing emotion, if we're not used to speaking our truth or sharing that. We don't really have an outlet to talk about our feelings, or we've been told throughout our life historically that that's weak and that nobody cares. Get over yourself, right? That is a real thing that is passed down in our culture. But what the message from the divine is saying is, even if they're uncomfortable and we tend to push them down and ignore them, don't you think they're still sacred? Because they're part of us, they're part of our life. So I invite you to explore that. The decoupling from the concept that only good vibes and good energy and happiness is acceptable, that there's no place for our pain because nobody cares. That pain is sacred. Your rage is sacred. Your shadow, your mistakes, the things about yourself that maybe you're not proud of, all of that is part of you, and therefore all of it is sacred. And therefore, you don't have to be scared of it or hide it. There are places in which we can honor and release those emotions, honor and release those things that cause us pain with help, with sanction, with active listening. I invite you to explore that concept. And if you'd like to explore it with me, I'm available. You can find me at jessica@gentlehandsreiki.com. I would love to speak more with you about this. And I'm so excited to remind you that your shadow is sacred. Have a wonderful day.